I don't
Okay,
get
this is
to it.
2504. Okay, now this is the one you sent me, 2504. So it's asking for the south bid. If you all can see that, then it'll go to west and it'll go to north. And because I'm in each one of the seats, I have to bid each one of the seats. And when I get done bidding it, I have to also play each one of the seats.
Okay, so Ralph should open the bidding. One what?
It's north here.
Yes, north is up here. Ralph should open the bidding what class?
One spade.
One spade. East, I'm going to say is passing. Now, Ralph, Brian left and logged on to BBO.
I don't.
I'm here.
I'm fine.
I'm here.
Oh, it flashed up that you were logging on. Class, look at
I
the
did.
south hand. Look at the south hand. Ralph is going to bid whatever we tell him. What do you think South should bid?
Three
Three
spades.
spades.
Perfect. You should make a limit raise of 3 spades. West has nothing to say and is going to pass. What do you think Ralph should bid with his hand? Let me summarize this. Ralph has opened the bidding. He's heard you make a limit raise. He looks at his hand and he decides the strength of it. Do you think that you have a shot at a spade contract is slam?
Yes.
Yes.
So what do you think Ralph should bid?
4 clubs.
Ralph bid 4 clubs, first round control in clubs. And now look at the south hand. Ralph has bid 4 clubs. What should South bid?
4 hearts.
4 hearts.
Very good. What should North bid? Ralph, show us your hand.
Just a minute.
Class,
4
North.
spades.
You can never Q. Thank you for whoever said that. I just love it. You can never Q bid the ace of the trump suit. So he cannot bid 4 spades. That would be a sign off. So if he can't Q bid 4 spades, what does he have that he can show again? Or another thing?
5 clubs.
Yes, bid 5 clubs. Now you know that he has the ace of spades, or well, a good spades, and you know that he has the ace king of clubs. Let's look at the south hand. Oh my gosh, you love this hand. What can you tell Ralph now that he doesn't know?
5 hearts.
5 hearts.
Yes, 5 hearts. Look at the north hand and see what Ralph bids. And we're all going to work together in this. You guys, we have the
5
ace king of
spades.
spades, the ace king of clubs, and the ace king of hearts. What are we going to bid?
5 spades.
5 spades, because nobody has control of hearts, do they?
Diamonds.
I mean, diamonds. So you have 2 quick diamond losers, so you would sign off in 5 spades. Is this helpful for you to see the hands like this?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, good. Ralph, you're wonderful. They all love you. I don't know that we actually.
You don't want to play this, do you?
Do you guys want to play this, or would you rather just do
No.
the hands?
Just a bidding.
Just the bidding.
I think the play is pretty self-explanatory. Let me just look for 1 second to see if there's anything that you should be afraid of. No, you're fine. All right, Ralph, show us the next hand, please. Okay, this time East-West has the big hand and the dealer is East.
Yeah.
Everybody look at the East hand. They have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I know that the deal is east, but this is not directional, so you have to start with north.
All right, North passes. What should East bid? They have 24 points. What should they open the bidding class?
2 clubs.
2 clubs.
Thank you. 2 clubs. South has to pass. What do you think West should bid?
2 diamonds.
2 diamonds waiting. North should pass. And what should East bid?
2 hearts.
2 hearts. South should pass. And what should West bid? I want
3
you to all
hearts.
think about it and say it together.
3 hearts.
3 hearts.
Just simply bid 3 hearts. Class, Ralph, we like hearts. We have at least 3 of them. And so North passes. And what should Ralph bid?
3 spades.
Yes, the first ace available is the one you Q bid. So Ralph knows that you're going game for sure and he's looking for slam. If he did not bid 3 spades, he would be denying first round control in spades. So 3 spades, what does South bid?
Yes.
Pass. And now what should poor West do?
4 hearts.
4 hearts.
Yes, just bid game. You have nothing else to do and you can't stop short of game now that you've given him a raise. So you bid 4 hearts. North should pass. And what should Ralph bid? Anything? Should he pass 4 hearts?
5 clubs.
Very good. Ralph should bid 5 clubs. What he's saying here, class, is he is saying, I have a hand that is so good. I just hate to not give it one more try for slam. So he says 5 clubs, South passes. And now this is where the mistakes of bidding slams are made. What should West bid? Do you like the king of clubs? Are you going to show it?
Yes.
You can't because you'll get too high.
You'll get to 6 and they're going to take the first 2 diamond tricks.
Mm.
So when Ralph has shown you the ace of clubs, and you can't contribute the ace of diamonds, you don't have 6.
So 5 hearts.
I mean, slam bidding is very specific. You can't bid it because you hope that they'll lead a club or you hope they'll lead a spade. They're not dumb. They've been listening to the bidding. They know you have everything but diamonds. And if they don't know to lead the 6 of diamonds or whatever it is, they better give up bridge. You've bid every suit but diamonds. Well, that was mean. I didn't mean it to sound mean. I only sort of meant it. So if you stopped in 5 hearts, I'm proud of you. There's just, even though Ralph has 22 plus points, and even though you've got a 9 card fit, no, a 10 card fit, it doesn't mean that you have slam. All right, look, what's the next hand?
Can I ask Glenna though?
Sure.
If East happened to have the king of diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
and so West would go to 5 hearts, would East then say, well, I've got second round control of diamonds, so at least we can get to 6 hearts?
No. You can't get to, you mean if East had the king of diamonds?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, yes, over 5 clubs to show the second round, Ralph could bid 5 diamonds, and now his partner could bid 6. It's confusing to say Ralph could bid this and Ralph could bid that because Ralph's bidding everything.
Well, East bid 5 clubs, and then West went to 5 hearts.
Yeah, I screwed that up. I should have had 5 hearts. North is wrong. Hit the wrong key. All right.
That's okay.
But if West had bid 5 hearts, would then East come around and say, oh, I see you're signing up, you're not signing up. You're saying you don't have anything else. You would rather leave it at 5 hearts. But if East did happen to have the king of diamonds, would East then say, well, thanks a lot. I know you don't have any diamonds, but I've got the second round of diamonds under control.
If you feel comfortable doing that, you should do it. Not everybody is brave enough to do that.
Okay.
Isn't, I mean,
You want that next
That's
year?
theoretical, yes. If we took away the queen of diamonds and you got king doubleton, I can see why you might want to do that. All right, now what deal are we doing, Ralph?
2506. North starts.
All right, North is going to open the bidding. He has 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. He's going to pass. East has 4, pass. South has 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What should South open the bidding class?
1 spade.
1 spade.
1 spade. West should pass. North has 8, 9, 10, 11, and a 1 point for a doubleton. He has a 12 count, 11 or 12. So he bids what?
Three
3
spades.
spades.
Very good. 3 spades. And East passes. South has a very clean what bid?
4 clubs.
4 clubs.
Don't say it with the question mark at the end. Say it with enthusiasm and authority so that I know you believe yourself. All right. South bids 4 clubs. West passes. Let's see what North bids. Ooh,
Hey, 4 diamonds.
4 diamonds.
very nice. 4 diamonds. Now let's wait. East passes. Now, South can do one of 2 things. He can bid 4 hearts, right? Could he bid 4 hearts?
Yep.
Or he could bid 4 no trump. Do you think it makes a difference which thing he does?
I would do 4 no.
I'd do 4 no.
I think all of us would do 4 no trump. I just wanted to see if anybody thought they had to Q bid an ace. You don't have to. You can just bid 4 no right now to make a decision. And
So
does
what does that 4 no trump say?
it says, how many aces do you have, partner?
Oh, okay, we're going straight to Blackwood. Got it.
Right. So South says 4 no. Let's look at the North hand. How many aces does North have, class?
2.
So what does he bid?
5 hearts.
5 hearts. And what
mean-
does South say? East passes.
5 no trump.
5 no trump.
No,
No.
you're not going to 7 on this hand. You have an opening nice hand with the limit raise. You don't have 2 mammoth opening hands. You don't need to Q bid the hearts now. Just bid 4 no trump. And when he shows 2 aces, just bid 6 spades. You've got a 6-card spade suit. He's got the ace of diamonds. One of the problems, and it's hard for me to know when to stop a certain point to you guys, but you don't have to Q bid aces till the cows come home. Once one of you knows that you have more than a 50% chance of making slam, you have a 75% chance of making slam. Now, just be done with it. Just bid 4 no trump and find out for sure that you have not going to be embarrassed by going down. Make sure you have enough aces that you can bid 6. Ralph, I don't think we have any other hands left, do we?
Got 1.
Oh, okay. Throw it so I can find it.
It's 25-7.
Here we go. This time the dealer is West. So North passes, East passes, South passes. In 4th seat, we would not open a weak 2 bid. We'd open an intermediate.
Slow it down a second here.
So we're going to play that East opens the bidding 2 diamonds. 2 hearts. What were you saying, Ralph?
Slow it down a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I going fast? I'm so afraid we won't get everything in.
North is passing. East is 2 hearts. Is that right?
No.
What'd you say?
Well, what we have to do here, because we're not in the proper seats, we are all going to pretend that West, I mean, opens the bidding 2 hearts. Because if East bid
But
first, they would have a bigger hand.
that's not the way BBO is set up. It starts with,
I know.
north is yes, east is what?
All right, let's have East open the bidding. Let's count his points. He has
North
16.
opened the bidding with a pass.
Right.
What does east
So
do?
now East is going to open the bidding.
Okay.
A pass is not a bid, it's a call. And so he didn't open the bidding with a pass. He just passed. So we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And you can count the 6th heart, you can count the ace club, but this is a hand I would open 2 clubs. So East will open 2 clubs, South will pass. Ooh,
Then now you go to west.
class, look at the West hand. We have said all along, so I guess it's good that BBO has done this to us because it gives us a chance to have something different. Most of the time, when our partner opens 2 clubs, we respond 2 diamonds. But when you have a 6-card suit with 2 of the top 3 honors, I think you should show it. It's different if he had opened the bidding. So he should bid 2 hearts. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And what do you think East would bid, hearing his partner make a positive response, showing 5 hearts and 2 of the top 3 honors?
3 hearts.
5 hearts, 4 hearts. 4 hearts, 5 hearts. Good.
Well,
2 spades?
no, he can't bid spades. This was the last thing we talked about in class last week. And I think you'll see why I'm not a huge fan of this bid, but this is what we taught was Grand Slam force.
Oh, okay.
Partner knows that East has 6, that he knows it's cold, but I guess he's asking if he has anything else. And East is, I think, optimistic because even though they're going to play in hearts, he knows that he has a wonderful sorts of tricks with spades. And so I don't think East has to be concerned about anything. I can't think of anything they could lead that you wouldn't make 7 hearts. So the bid should be 7 hearts. Now, leave the bids there. I know we can't do it the way we originally planned to do it, but let's just pretend that West was able to open a week 2 bid in hearts.
Wait, Glenna?
Yeah.
Glenna? Yeah, aren't they very vulnerable in clubs though?
Well, even if they lead a club, he'll win the ace of clubs and he can pull trump, and with all those beautiful spades, he can throw the clubs away. And he'll rough his 2nd club.
I see. Okay. Yes, I see.
The thing about playing a bridge hand is that you have to think about it and picture how you're going to play it. But I can't see any way you would not make 7 hearts in this hand. So just appease me and have West open a week 2 bid and 2 hearts. And look at the mammoth playing power of this hand. What do you think East would bid if his partner opened a week 2 bid in hearts and he had this hand?
Three hearts.
3 hearts can be passed.
6 hearts.
6 hearts is not good enough.
2 spades. I guess that could be.
Is a new suit forcing for everybody over a week 2 bid?
No. How about 2 no, asking for a feature?
How about 5 no?
5 no. Who said 5 no?
Me.
Grand Slam force. He wants to know if partner has anything else to talk about. I think that is, I think that would be hard for most of us to do. I don't think most of us would bid 5 no trump because we don't play enough slams. If you were somebody who's lucky enough to play slams almost every time you play bridge, you might use Grand Slam force. But that was in the book, and we did talk about Grand Slam force and what it meant.
What
I think that after, here's my little ditty. If I would bid 4-0 and we found out that we had, I mean, we know we have all four aces. So now when he bids 5-0 trump, partner has only one king. I don't know if I'd be brave enough to bid 7 or not. 7's cold, but would you be brave enough to bid it knowing that you're off 2 kings? I mean,
Nope.
one of the kings you don't care about because you have the stiff ace of diamonds. The beauty of the hand is the solid spade suits that you can throw away losers. Ralph, I enjoyed this. I hope it really helped people because visualizing it up there and seeing it as a hand. I guess I'm going to have to hire Ralph to teach me how to use BBO because I do think this improves the teaching aspect of it.
Well, just let me.
Thank you, Ralph. It was awesome.
Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
just let me say that it's not very easy to learn because there's nothing written about it. It took me 3 or 4 hours yesterday trying to figure out how to.
Oh, boy.
Wow,
Wow.
thank you.
Ralph, we do appreciate you. And I know that's a lot of time and effort and you gain nothing from it except for being a good guy. So thank you very much.
So you want me to get off of BBO now?
Here, everybody give Ralph a big heart. Thank you, Ralph. Yes, we can go back to Zoom.
But my Zoom account is not like your Zoom account, so it's gonna go away in 5 minutes, and then we're gonna have to redo everything.
I think we just click on the link again. That's all I do with my friends, and I don't have the long professional one.
Okay.
You just sign off and then click back on.
We do that too.
This says that we have 18 minutes left, Ralph.
Well, it just came up with on my screen saying you have less than 10 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
I had 5.5 minutes left.
Well, the thing is, I have a book here that I really wanted to share with you guys. So when this dies, if you want to come back on, I'd just like to talk to you about it a bit. He sent it to me as a promotion and he wanted me to give it away to people. And I think you've all heard of Marty Bergen. Ralph, what do I do to get back to where this bridge face thing is gone?
What do you mean? I don't.
Back to Zoom.
To share.
Oh, you don't want me to share anymore? Is that what you're saying?
There you go.
Well, we're not going to do any more hands. But here's what I wanted to show you. Marty Bergen has written many books and he's becoming quite comfortable with his knowledge of books. But he had a chapter in his book that I enjoyed reading and I wanted to share it a little bit with you. And I'd much rather just send you the answers to the quizzes so that we can talk about some of these things. I'm not saying it's not going to confuse you or it's not going to do this or that to you, but I would like you to hear as many different scenarios as possible so that you're aware that all these different things are out there. He has Blackwood do's and don'ts, and he has cute little titles. I'm going to give you the hand so that, well, let's do this first one this way. At the top of his page, he says, if there's no need to ask, that means you know you have slam. Your partner opens the bidding or you open the bidding and partner responds, and you absolutely know for a fact that you have slam. It says, don't bother with Blackwood. So here's a hand. Write this hand down, please. Spades are the big ace, queen, jack, 10. Hearts are the big ace, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 2. The stiff 8 of diamonds and the stiff ace of clubs. So you have this hand and I'm your partner and I open the bidding 1 heart. So I want you to take a minute or a minute and a half even. I want you to think about this hand and how it fits with my hand and what you think the better bid would be. As you decide, you can look up and I'll know who's decided and who hasn't.
3 hearts.
Blue. Five, no. Don't have 12 trump.
Four hearts.
Well, you opened a heart and partner bid 4 hearts. What do you bid?
Doug, quick, the hummingbird's here. It's down there.
This is your hand. You open the bidding 1 heart. Partner bids 4 hearts. First of all, let's do this together. I like you to start having thinking patterns. When you open the bidding a heart, you showed your partner 13 or more points and 5 or more hearts. When your partner bid 4 hearts, what do we call that bid?
Weak.
We call it a weak freak. Partner has 5 hearts with you. Remember that. He has 5 hearts. He has 9 or less points. And supposedly he has a singleton somewhere. So look at your hand. You have 1 loser in spades, 2 in hearts, because we count the ace, king, queen. So that's a 3 loser hand, 1 in diamonds. So you have a 4 loser hand. And your partner has shown you that you have 12 trump. So you really can't count a trump, 2 trump losers, because you've got so many of them. And even if the king is out there stiff, you're going to pick it up when you play the ace. There, it worked. Okay, I'm going to give you another hand, please. Do you like these hands?
Well, I don't understand the previous one, why you jumped to 6 hearts when you don't have the king of spades and you have a diamond exposure.
I guess, I can't imagine you have 1 spade loser and 1 heart loser and 1 diamond loser, except you don't have a heart loser because it's going to go away. Your partner bids 4. He's got to have something. I can't believe that 6 hearts is not going to make. I just can't. You know what? I'm going to go this far. I'm going to say this. I am so confident that 6 hearts is going to make that I'm going to bid 6 hearts. And if it goes down 1, I will then say to my partner, I'm sorry, I was so optimistic. But I don't know if you guys will agree with this or not, but I believe that people who play bridge tend to have either tendencies to be very conservative or wild. There's very few people who are always nice, calm, right down the roads. And when I pick up a hand like this and I hear my partner bid 4 hearts, wild horses couldn't keep me out of 6 hearts. They couldn't. I love to bid slams. You go home, the bread and butter of bridge is competitive bidding at the 3 level. That's what we should all be bragging about. But who cares if we made the right choice at the 3 level? What's exciting is to say, I picked up 7 hearts and my partner put me in 4 heart game and I bid slam. Don't you get excited about stuff like that? Or am I the only weirdo?
Clarify, this would go 1 heart, 4 hearts, and then 6 hearts.
You bet. Brenda, look at that. The spade has to be offside, or they might even lead it. People make horrible opening leads. You only have a diamond to lose or a spade, and I can't believe that you're going to lose both of them. Partner has to have something over there. Maybe he has the king of clubs. Maybe he has the king of hearts. I don't know, but he's got something that's going to help you.
I think there's confusion on that one.
Why?
Is the bidding 1 heart, 6 hearts?
No. I opened the bidding 1 heart and my partner bid 4 hearts.
Which means he's weak.
Which means he has 5 hearts. Doesn't he have 5 hearts? So we have 12 hearts between us. We don't have a heart loser. Have you ever played a bridge hand where you have 12 trump? And you have the stiff outside ace and the stiff and the ace, queen, jack, 4th? I promise you guys, I am not being too optimistic. I want you to think more like this, that it would take an unusual turn of events to not make 6. And if it doesn't make 6, then I'll apologize. Never apologize up front. Wait to see if it works.
I'm very confused though.
All right.
Is the hand that's got all these points, is this hand I would think should not bid 4 hearts.
This isn't the hand that bid 4 hearts, Brian. This hand that I gave you is your hand. And I'm your partner. I'm sitting over here and you can't see what I have. But I bid 4 hearts. Now, if I'm good enough to put you in 4 hearts and you have that hand, don't you think we might try 6?
I thought the other person opened at 1 heart.
No,
Indicating-
you open this hand 1 heart.
Oh, okay. I thought the other person opened.
No, if the other person opened, you better bid 7. Okay, here's another one. And you don't have to agree with me on all these. This is just an introduction to making you think outside the box a little bit. Spades are the big ace, 9-8, 6-5-4. The stiff ace of hearts. Diamonds are the big ace, 10, 8-3. Clubs are the big ace, 4. Now, everybody, this is your hand. You have 16 points just in 4 aces, but you happen to have 6 spades. So I think all of you should be comfortable opening the bidding 1 spade, shouldn't you?
Yes.
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 Okay, and now I'm your partner and I'm over here and you can't see my hand. But do you trust me? Am I a good partner for you? Have I ever lied to you or led you down the garden path? I am a Girl Scout. And I bid 3 spades. Tell me, what do I have, class?
4 spades and 11 or more points.
11 or 12, not
Oh.
11 or more, 11 or 12. So class, it goes 1 spade and I bid 3 spades. Now put on your thinking hat. We have 10 spades between us. You have first round control in the other 3 suits. Just be wild, be woolly, be wicked. What do you think would be a wonderful bid?
4 spades.
5
How many
spades.
how many of you bid 4 spades? Just 1. How many of you bid 5 spades? 2. How many of you pass? Good. How many of you bid 6 spades?
I think maybe.
Yes, enchilada time. 3 of you bid 6. I'm happy for you. If it doesn't make, just say I'm sorry. Oh, I know some of you don't like this when I act like this, but I'm telling you, after you've played bridge for a few years, you will bid like this because you're realizing what it is. Now, this next hand, I hope, is more instructional. I
But
don't,
with this hand, if the opposition has king something in spades, you're dead.
well,
King, queen, jack, 10 is missing
Well-
from your hand.
A 3-0 split on spades. And the
Yeah.
ops.
you're right. Boy, it could go down right away.
Barb, don't play like that.
So it's a little tricky when my partner's in on this. I've got I'm sorry all memorized, ready to click in.
The partner, you opened 1 spade, right? And your partner said 3, so you've, I suppose they could have the 2, 3, 7, 10, but likely they're going to have something in spades, right?
Oh, they have to. Oh, come on. You have 10
No.
spades between you and you think the king, queen are going to be off? Well, if they are, that is bizarre distribution. You can't
Welcome to
be,
BBO.
What?
Yeah, it's
Welcome to
possible.
BBO.
Okay, well, I don't want to waste our time going through this. I was just trying to stretch your imagination because this is how people think when I play against good players. This is how they bid. And so you either have to get with the program or you don't win.
So I have to man up?
Well, I'm not going to say that because I sound like a bitch when I say that. And I just told you I was a Girl Scout. So I can't.
I
be
said
bold.
the other day to Mary Jo, I'm going to bid more aggressively. And she goes, no, no.
All right. This hand I do think is instructional, so I do want to give it to you, even though you're not going to like it either. Your spades are the big ace, jack, 9, 8, 6, 4. You have the stiff 2 of hearts. Your
It gets better.
diamonds, king 9, 7, 6, 3. And you have the stiff 4 of clubs. Class, this is your hand, and I'm your partner sitting over here, and you have no idea what I have, but I open the bidding 2 clubs. So before you start thinking about this hand, how many points do I have?
22.
22 or more.
22 minimum. I could have more, right? So I
Mhm.
have 22 points. And what are you going to bid with this hand?
2 diamonds.
Ralph, did you hear the hand?
I was talking to somebody that you wants to play on Monday. So no, I
Oh.
didn't hear any of it.
Here, let me give you this hand, Ralph. I'm sorry, it was Robert. He really wants to join you guys on Monday, so I gave him your phone number.
Right. Well, I had to talk to him and I couldn't be rude, so that's why I
No, I'm not criticizing you. Spades, your spades, Ralph, are the big ace, jack 9, 8, 6, 4.
yeah.
Your hearts, a stiff 2. Diamonds, king 9, 7, 6, 3. And the stiff 4 of clubs.
Okay.
So I'm your partner and I'm sitting over here and I open the bidding 2 clubs. So you first need to decide, how are you going to show this hand to me?
2 spades.
Mary Jo said it very rapidly. Do all the rest of you agree with 2 spades?
Yes, based on
Yes,
what the
I
early.
think you should say 2 spades. How often do you have ace, jack, 6? And I open 2 clubs. But here's the beautiful part. I bid 3 spades.
Hmm.
Okay. Class, I bid 3 spades. I put the ball in your court. What do you bid?
6 spades.
No, I'm your partner and I bid 3 spades.
Then I would bid 6 spades.
5 spades.
Well, I appreciate your bidding 6, I really do. But I have to tell you, class, you don't know 7 may be there. So what you want to bid is 4 no trump. You want to start an ace asking auction to find out if you have, I mean, you could have all the aces and all the kings and most of the queens on this hand. Do you understand that? I mean, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points, but I've got 22. And we've got a 10 card fit. I mean, you may make 6, you may make 7, but this is a time when you do want to go slowly and use no trump or use Blackwood to find out. Not if you can bid slam, but if you're going to be embarrassed by bidding slam. All right. Ralph, did you get my email about responding fast with, how can I say this? The thing about fast responses. Fast.
Principle of fast arrival.
Thank you. I can't get it out of my mouth.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. So I want to go through that again for a second. Class.
You
If-
want me to show it? Do you
What,
want me to
Ralph?
show the email? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, did you get the email?
You want me to show it?
No, I want to know if all of you understood my email. If not, I want to go through it briefly. I think it's important enough, and I'm so disappointed that somebody has misled all of you that I want to go through it to make sure that you understand. I'm your partner and open the bidding a diamond, and you bid 1 spade, and I bid 4 spades. I'm showing you 20 points. If you have nothing past, but if you have like 12 points, bid 4 no trump. We're looking for slam here. Where it's different is when it's responder. I open a diamond, you bid a heart, and I bid 3 hearts. Or, well, that's not a good example. I like the example that I gave you in the email because I thought about it before I wrote it. But he has shown some values, but then when he just jumps to game, maybe here, a heart. I'm trying to think how to do this. A diamond and a heart by him, and I reverse and bid 2 spades. I'm showing 17 or more in a really good hand, right? And it's a reverse is forcing for 1 round. But now when he jumps to game, he jumps to 4 hearts. He is weak. He doesn't have any place to go, and he's telling us to sign off. And that's the principle of fast arrival. So on this hand, remember, only responder can use fast arrival. Opener does not. I guess that was the most clear thing I could say about all this. On this hand, you have king 5-4 spades. Hearts are the jack 8-6, 5-4-2. Diamonds are the king 7, and clubs are the big ace 4. Partner opens a diamond. You bid a heart, and he bids 4 hearts. So I really just cheated and showed you that he has a really great hand. How much time do we have now, Ralph?
About 22 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, this thing came up and I thought maybe it was almost over. So class, knowing that your partner has 20 points and you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, what would you do? Would you pass 4 hearts?
Showing controls.
Five clubs.
Well, I think 5 clubs is a good bid. I think that if you bid 5 clubs, I would be very pleased to cooperate with you.
That's in showing a feature, right? Your
He's showing a first round control.
first round control. Yeah.
So if the thing was 4 hearts and he does not bid 4 spades, he does not have first round control of spades. So he's bidding 5 clubs to say, I do have the first round control of clubs.
Got it.
Now, a partner can cooperate by bidding diamonds. No, he can't. Yeah, he can. He could bid 5 diamonds, or he could bid spades now. So you could practice your cue bidding of controls, or if you want to be direct. Let me tell you, the only reason you don't want to cue bid sometimes, and we've talked about this before, when you make a lot of bids, bid, 2 things happen. One is that there's an aggressive opponent sitting next to you and he hears you bid 5 diamonds and he's got the ace, queen, 5th of diamonds. He's going to double of an artificial bid, like that's artificial, showing first round control. So he can't have the ace. He could have the king, queen, jack. He can double the artificial bid to tell partner to lead that suit. Now, if that's new for you, I want to repeat it this way. If you open the bidding a no trump and I'm your partner and I bid 2 clubs, and this guy over here doubles 2 clubs, he has good clubs and he's telling his partner, lead clubs. If you bid 4 no trump and I bid 5 diamonds and this guy on my left doubles, he's telling his partner to lead a diamond that you're not going to make slam. So I just wanted you to be aware of the fact that there is this thing out there where they can double an artificial suit to get the lead. So I I would cue bid 5 clubs if I thought that was right. I might also just go directly to 4 no trump and find out how many aces partner really has. I don't think anything is right or wrong here, but I want you to be aware of the fact that you have to be careful sometimes cue bidding controls because they do get doubled. All right, this hand is kind of,
Oh, Glenna,
yes.
would you have a general comment on what does it take for you to decide to go Blackwood versus trying to show controls? What type of hand do you typically do Blackwood in? Is it a hand where you don't have any of the aces?
No. Brian, what you're asking is the crux of this whole class. You have to learn all the methods that people can use. You have to learn all the steps of processing the hands that people need to process. But if we had the exact answer for that, we wouldn't even be having this class. Okay. I mean, I just have to be honest. For so much of bridge, I like to say 2 things, and I'm sure some of you have heard me say it before. In bridge, you have a style. And you have a style in bridge just like you have a style in the kind of clothes you like to wear, the kind of car you like to drive. Is your house ultra modern? Is it very traditional? Is it Swedish? Is it mid-century modern? It's your style. And you may not have it yet, but within a year or 2 of your playing, you will have a style of bridge. And you're going to choose your partnerships based on people who have similar styles. And I'm not trying to get out of answering your question. I'm just telling you that it's an evolving, I think, relationship, just like life is evolving. We don't stay the same. I'm sure I'm a much more aggressive player now than when I first started, because now I think I know what I'm doing and I think I know how to play the hand and I'm just out there bidding. So you change as you go along. I think the hand that I would always bid 4 no trump on, though, let me get back to it. It was this hand in Audrey, what's his name, Marty Bergen's book. I just loved it. Well, the first 2 hands we did where I have 3, 6, what I have, 7 hearts. I mean, I had 3 aces in my hand. All I really wanted to know was if partner had an ace, right? So I bid 4 no trump. That to me was clear cut. I think sometimes when you're not as positive that you have the power to bid slam, then I think you revert to controls. That's probably as accurately as I could describe it for you.
Okay, that's good.
Was that reasonable?
Sounds
Okay.
good to me. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes I hate to say what I think because, you know, you guys, I don't make everything I bid. I hate to tell you this, but I bid slams that go down. I bid games that go down. I bid part scores that go down. So I'm certainly not perfect. But anyway, I thought this hand was kind of interesting. Marty starts it with, what's your hurry? So it's just something else for you to, you know, he thinks kind of differently, sometimes a little bit out of the box. And so I like to read people who don't think the way I do, thinking that it'll enlarge my process of thinking. But you have this hand. Spades are the queen, jack, 4. Hearts are the king, queen, jack. Diamonds are the big ace, queen, jack. And clubs are the king, 9, 7, 2. So you have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You have a 19 count. Crime and Nitley. That's a bizarre word, by the way. You have a 19 count, and your partner opens the bidding 1 heart. Now, Brian, this kind of is going along with what you just asked me, so I hope you appreciate this hand. He opened the bidding, and you have a 19 count. Don't you immediately think, oh, wow, we've got slam? You really do. but you have only one ace. So I guess you have to know, does partner sometimes open a 12-point hand? Does he sometimes open an 11-point hand? Is he a partner you trust? He's opened a heart, and it's up to you to start this auction. Think for a minute. By the way, there's no right or wrong in this hand. It's truly just a matter of judgment and expertise. How would you guys bid this hand? I hope you wouldn't all bid it the same way necessarily.
Can you read what's in this hand again? I
Sure.
think-
Spades are the queen, jack, 4. Hearts are the king, queen, jack. Diamonds are the big ace, queen, jack. And clubs are the king, 9, 7, 2.
Got it.
So think about it for a minute. Does your computer play music ever so often? Oh.
I'm sorry.
What? All right. Anybody want to start us off with why they chose what they chose? I'd like to hear your different choices and talk about why you thought that was a good idea. I'm not trying to put anybody in the hot spot. Okay, how many of you just went right to for no Trump?
I was
Anybody?
thinking about that, except for your title about what's the hurry.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I help you out?
That's exactly what I,
Well, I didn't want anybody to feel like they made a mistake. I guess I shouldn't have given you the title, but you're right. The title does give it away. What the point of this is, and this is a hand, Brian, that if I just jumped off to 4 no Trump and you had 2 aces, would I really know what to do with this hand? I really wouldn't, because we could be off the king of spades. We could be off. I mean, I have a nice hand, yes, but asking for aces doesn't help me with this hand. So what I want to do with this hand is make a bid that's forcing and let partner further describe his hand. So yes, the book suggests that you start with 2 clubs. That's forcing. It promises only 4 clubs because it's called the temporizing bid. And I mean, partner has lots of things he can bid. Over 2 clubs, he could bid 3 clubs. He could bid 4 clubs. He could bid 2 no. He could bid 3 no. He could bid 2 hearts, 4 hearts. He could bid 2 spades. He could reverse. I mean, there are so many options out there that I think you want to make a bid that makes him further describe his hand. And then when you have a better idea of what he has, then you can probably have a better judge where to put the contract. Brian's sort of shaking his head, yes. Barbara's shaking her head, yes. I'm shaking my head, yes. I think it doesn't hurt to sometimes think about it just a little bit.
So is the trick though that holding this hand, the trick is you have to, is the trick that you have to get your partner to get to 4 hearts. So then you can continue on to say, hey, I think we have enough for a slam.
Wait, I don't know why you want him to have to say 4 hearts.
Only because if I said it, he might pass.
Yes, but you're just going to say 2 clubs and hope that he just makes another descriptive bid. He doesn't have to jump to 4 hearts.
No, I meant eventually that.
Oh, well, I think his next bid is going to be very descriptive for you, and you'll have a pretty darn good idea of what he has. I mean, if he reverses into 2 spades, You know that he's got 5 hearts and 4 spades. You know he's got 17 points, and you've got 19. If he bids 2 no trump, you know that he's balanced and minimum. He doesn't have so much. If he jumps to 3 no trump, he's got a good hand, but he needed to hear that you had clubs. He doesn't have a club stopper. So what we can do here, if you wanted to take the time, we could go through every bid he might make, and you would analyze what it showed you. Ross Stone is I guess he was dead before I even learned to play bridge, but he's famous for something called picture bidding. And I'm bringing this up right now because I think this hand is a student of picture bidding. You don't make an instant decision about where you're going with some hands. Some you do, like that hand where I opened a heart and partner bid 3 hearts or 4 hearts. I went right to 6. But this hand, look at it. It's a mammoth playing hand, but it's flat and it's balanced. And if you've taken other classes from me, you know that in no trump, we love that kind of hand, and I let you count all those points. If we're going to play in a suit contract and you're 4-3-3, I make you subtract 1 point. A 4-3-3 hand in a suit contract is not good. We want shortness somewhere, or we want extra length somewhere so that we can use our trump to trump losers. So even though this is a 19 high card point, depending on what partner says, it may not be worth 19 points. And then again, it might be. So I like our talking about this hand, I really do.
So when you have a hand and you open it like this, in your heart, you want to be in no trump. That's where it goes. Your heart goes first.
I guess I don't think I leap ahead like that. I might. I think I'm always want to know, what does partner really have? Because I can't really describe my hand accurately if I don't have a really good idea of what partner has.
So let's go through some of the responses like you suggested.
All right.
You have 7 minutes to go through your
Wanna-
amount of options.
Well, we'll go fast. I bid 2 clubs and you bid 3 clubs. What would I bid now? I would bid 3 hearts. Same partner. Yes, I have clubs, but I have hearts with you. What if partner reversed and bid 2 spades? I would still bid 3 hearts. It's ongoing. You can't pass a reverse. What if partner bid 2 diamonds? I would bid 2 hearts or 3 hearts. I want to make sure partner doesn't pass me along the way. Sometimes you have to jump. Like if he opens a heart and I bid 2 clubs, if he bids 2 diamonds, I have to bid more than 2 hearts because he might think that I have 5 clubs and 3 diamonds and 11 points. Does that make sense? So sometimes the responder has to jump to show strength. I didn't jump to game to show weakness. I jumped in a different suit, which shows good strength. If we have gotten this principle of fast arrival down pat, if we've gotten down pat that when we do jump and when we don't jump, then I feel that you've learned a lot.
Actually, I was told if you're the responder and you jump shift, that's a sign of weakness. That you've got, but if you're the opener, it's a sign of strength.
Brian, you keep that a secret and don't you ever tell anybody who told you that. Class, a weakness is this. If you opened a diamond and I bid 2 hearts, that's a jump shift. That is weak. Do you all agree with that? It's a weak 2 bid, 5 to 10 points in a 6-card suit. But when it goes 1 of something of you and I bid 2, I've promised you another bid. I have 10 or 11 or more points. Now when I'm jumping, I'm telling you that I have a great hand. Oh my gosh, you guys, if we could get this down pat, I'd be so pleased. Do you understand the difference between a weak jump and a strong jump?
Can
No?
you give the example of the strong jump?
All right, let's use this hand to do it. If my partner opened a heart and I bid 2 clubs,
Okay.
if he bids, say, 2 spades, he's reversed and we're going to keep bidding. And I don't have to worry about jumping because he's got 17 or more and I've got this 19. Once he reverses, I can ask for aces if I want, and I probably would ask for aces if he reversed. But if he does something like bid 2 hearts, I can bid 4 hearts. I can jump to game and say, hey, it's not because I'm weak. It's not the principle of fast arrival. He didn't ask me anything. I'm telling him something. I think what I would like to see you guys do, if you would, I would like for you to not think about principle of fast arrival for the next 6 months. And I will play with you in the meantime. And when I think you're ready for principle of fast arrival, I will announce it to you. I don't want you misbidding because somebody put that stupid term in your head.
Sounds good to me.
It just doesn't come up enough. I think I've used principle fast arrival maybe twice in my entire bridge life. I don't misbid hands because of that. I'm serious. So let's say he bids 2 diamonds. I cannot bid 3 diamonds and show that I have a great hand. 3 diamonds says, yep, I don't like hearts, but I have clubs and now I like diamonds. So now you have to jump to say, hey, I do have clubs, but I love hearts. So you jump to show strength. If he bids 2 hearts, I'm either going to bid 4 hearts or I'm going to bid 4 no trump asking for aces because I have a 19 count. I don't think I'm going to bid just 4 hearts. I think I'm going to bid 4 no trump. So I feel like now we're ending on a bad note because people are jumping because it's weak and they're not weak. If you have a hand that comes up and you misdo it, send it to me in an email so we can go through it again. I am very big on emails. If I don't get 28 emails in a day, I feel like I'm unloved.
Oh, I must make you feel really loved.
Oh, Barb, you do. I love you.
I personally would love a class sometime on what is weak, what is strong, what is forcing, what isn't. I mean, I know I've had that class, but it was back there.
Well, for March, I've already set up that we're going to do major suit raises.
Okay.
And by the way, if anybody would like to take it, but they think it costs too much money, I'll lower the fee. I'll call it a scholarship or something because, well, I would. I'm charging money so I can help the cleaning lady out. I told you she lost her job and I'm doing what I can for her. But if you're continuing with bridge, I really would like for you to know how to show different strengths of hands. It makes life so much more simple. It really does. But maybe, let me tell you this real fast.
1 minute left.
Oh, I'll say it fast. And then I don't know when I'm going to see you again. But I got an email from ACBL yesterday, and they are going to let us start back with sectional tournaments in August. Regional tournaments will start again in September. They think we'll all be back face-to-face by the 1st of August.
Oh.
And I think I'm
Well,
going
in
to keep,
Canada,
well, I know. But anyway, what I want to say is that until we are back face-to-face, I am going to keep offering classes because, first of all, it's fun to have something to do besides clean my house. I'm so sick of a spotless house, I could scream. And it's fun to meet you guys and see you here and your smiling faces. I mean, it's really made this kind of all bearable for me, and I hope it's helped you in return. Thank you for taking